Hi everyone, Dylan from PB Sports. Today we're out here in front of the tank wall to take a look at the Umarex USA Ready Air Compressor. This guy was originally made for PCP air guns, but you can also use them for paintball tanks as well. They do fill to 3,000 and 4,500 PSI, which is great because we have those here. We have their 13, our 48 cubic inch, and our 68 cubic inch 4,500 tanks. So normally the PCP air guns will use something closer to the 13-3000. This guy will actually fill these in about 7 to 20 minutes, depending on the size of your 3,000 cubic inch tank. The 48 is 30 minutes because it's a little bit bigger. And the 4,500 fill is going to be the one that takes the longest. It takes about an hour, more close to 53 minutes to fill, so it'll take a little bit longer. Cool thing about this is it is a smart compressor, which means it will actually shut off once the system is done filling your tank. Now you still do need to purge it, which you can find that right here. You can purge the line to safely remove the hose. It does have a temperature gauge on there, so it will monitor its own temperature, because I know that a big issue that you run into with at-home compressors is they overheat. And the nice thing about this is it's air-cooled. You don't need any water or oil to cool it. Like I said before, this will fill to 4,500 PSI. It also does fill at 3K. It does take it 27 minutes to fill at 3K on a 48 cubic inch tank. And on a 68-45, it takes about 53 minutes. Some bigger cubic inch tanks, it's gonna take a little bit longer. You might see times closer to an hour and 20 minutes on some of those other ones, but there are calculators online to give you an exact number for that. So what comes with your Ready Air Compressor from Umarex USA? Well, inside the box, you'll actually find a maintenance kit. This comes with O-rings, a little bit of extra hose, an extra fuse, which is over here on this side of the compressor. I don't know if you can see that. It does come with your warranty and your operator's manual and stuff like that as well. They do recommend after every 20 hours of use that you change out your O-rings, just to make sure that you're getting a good seal so it doesn't take longer to fill your tanks. Next, you'll find inside that same maintenance kit, you'll find your wall outlet charger. This will work inside of your wall outlet that you'll find at your house. You just plug it in right here. So there's that. You also get the equipment and wiring to actually hook this up to your car battery in case you're at your friend's property or wherever you're playing and you need a power source to get the compressor running. All you do is you just put the two contacts onto these two here, your positive and negative, and then you just take your big jaws and you clamp them down on your car battery, and it'll start working from there. This thing is a little loud though, so I would recommend that if you do it in the house, you do it during the day so you don't wake up anybody. I've read that it's up to 90 decibels, so it's pretty loud. You'll wake up the neighborhood if you use it. You also do need to be careful of this piece here. This does get extremely hot. It will cool itself down. It does have a temperature gauge on the display here, so you will be able to see how hot the system is, and it does have internal fans to push the hot air out. But stay away from this top bit here. Now, like I said before, you can use a Ready Air compressor for paintball and PCP air rifles. For PCP air rifles, some of the times are a little bit different depending on what model of air rifle that you have. I saw the Gauntlet fills in like 23 minutes. I saw some smaller tanks on some guns fill in like 7 to 10. I do know that you can take a couple shots and refill it off of this system. It will take about 10 minutes though to completely top off your tank. All right, so now we're going to take a look at the screen of the compressor when it's turned on. Here you'll find the temperature of the compressor. Next is the current pressure of the tank that's connected to the fill whip. And last is the set pressure indicator. So to fill a tank, you'll need to have your tank plugged in to the fill whip, and then you'll need to set the pressure with these two buttons here. Don't get confused with this set button. That's just the settings of the compressor. You don't really need to mess with that. And finally, all you have to do is just press the on button and let your tank fill. All in all, at 550 bucks, this thing is a great buy. I really wish back when I was playing in the woods, I would have had something like this at my house that I could, be able to fill, while I'm watching TV or something like that, and then run back out there and start playing paintball again, or just even switch out my spare tanks and have one filling while I'm playing with the other. If you're interested in your very own Umarex Ready Air Compressor, there'll be a link in the description below that'll take you directly to our website where you can purchase your own. If you liked the video, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions about the Ready Air Compressor, feel free to drop them down in the comments below, or send us an email. Our email is sales@pbsports.com, and we'll be more than happy to answer any questions you might have. Thanks for watching, everybody.